Hey guys, Beefnip here. We're going to jump right into it. As promised here, we're going to be doing a rejuvenation of my grandfather's old Brinkmann smoking grill. I'm just going to bring this thing back up to speed and use it for smoking sea salt. So I like to eat a lot of sea salt, and we like to smoke that. And we're gonna really rejuvenate it here, bring it back up to speed, get a little paint on this thing, knock the rust off of it, and then get some use out of it. And we're also going to be touching up my old faithful Weber kettle. Had that grill for about over 5 years now, and you keep a little high temp barbecue paint around, you can keep these grills just running forever, guys. So let's jump right over here, and here's what we're going to be using to bring this Weber back up to speed here. Got a barbecue tool here, and we're going to scrape the rust inside of this out real good, everything. Got some aluminum foil here. Use that, scrape it down the dome there. Aluminum foil, it's really good for cleaning out the inside, especially like a big green egg. But even on these Weber kettles, you get a lot of scaling, like this here. Get out here in the sunlight so we can see. See, you get all the scaling like that right there. We're gonna knock that out of there using that aluminum foil. Just ball it up there and just scrape that to the inside of this old Weber kettle. And of course we got our Rust-Oleum high heat barbecue grill paint. Rust-Oleum makes some really good paint here, so that's what I always use. It's a good protective enamel paint here, and you can use it says here on grills, wood stoves, 1200 degrees, and it stops rust. So that's what I use. Anyway, jumping back over here, this old Brinkmann. This thing's been sitting out here on the farm. It's my granddad's old Brinkmann smoking grill here, and it's been sitting out here for a long time, like 20 years, I guess. Anyways, it's pretty rusted up, pretty corroded up there, pretty bad shape, just been neglected. And I went on there, picked it up, said, what the heck, I'm gonna freshen this up and use it for a salt smoker, for smoking sea salt, herbs and spices, whatever you want to smoke on there. But anyways, last night I got out here with my Red Dragon 500,000 BTU weed burner here, and just hit this thing up all over the outside here, and burned off some of the surface rust there, and really loosened everything up here. Burnt off some of the old paint and whatnot that's flaking off, and we just got that knocked out of the way last night with the old weed burner. So today we're gonna take a look at the inside of this. Pretty nasty. Hit this up with a weed burner too, and you can see it's just flaking off in there pretty good. So it's gonna make it a little easier for me to knock that rust out of there. Just when you take a weed burner to it, get a torch like that, heat it up. Careful with these. It's this thin sheet metal, so you want to poke holes in or anything. But the weed burner will help you knock that rust out of there. Now we're gonna place the grates on this and the Weber as well. So let's get this out of the way. Last night I also built a fire in this, and it's ran it up temp, got it good and hot, and hopefully that's helping us loosen up the rust here and hit it with the weed burner as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into this and get the rust knocked off of this Brinkmann, and tidy this Weber up a little bit, and we'll get back to you after the break here and show you how it turned out.